Hey guys, knife detector here. Guess what I have here in this little leather pouch? I've got a knife, but not just any knife. The third in the series of these electrician knife videos that I was going to show you guys, and also the last one. Since I only have 3 electrician knives, I figured 3 is a good number to end the series. Now, in the last video, we talked about the Camco electrician knife, and before that, we talked about the Craftsman electrician knife. Now, the Camco one's made by Camillus, Camco being Camillus Cutlery Company. Now, another thing I mentioned in that video was that electricians' knives basically have the same type of hardware. They have the blade, the spear point, and they also have the flathead screwdriver, wire stripper that basically locks into place in a little frame lock. But this third one I'm going to show you is the marbles knife, and this is the Workman series. Now, this came out recently this year, and in my opinion, this knife is way more refined than your traditional, no-nonsense, functional knives that are electrician's knives. This just kind of improved on it. Now, the fin finish is not 100%. If you notice right here on this particular one, and they're all probably a little bit different, there's a little bit of a spacing issue there or grind marks there in the pin. But other than that, I've been using this out in the yard, some gardening, pruning, and just around the house. That's why it has some scratches and a little bit of wear. And I tell you what, this is a beautiful knife. I mean, I even like that Marbles logo on the blade. A lot of people don't like that sort of thing, but if it's done nicely, I do like it. One of the things I like about this is the arrow. That arrow is just super cool. And I believe this is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a G10. I don't think it's micarta. I think it's made to look like micarta, but it might be G10. These handles are just fantastic. Now check out, you check it out. You even have a little ruler on the main blade. 1, 2, about a 2.5 inch ruler there in case you need to measure something you're cutting. Now, they really did a wonderful job with this knife. This is truly a work knife. This is part of Marbles Workman series. And this is a great knife to have in your pocket or just to have in a drawer in the house that you can take out if you need one of these tools. And of course, you got your classic spear point blade, just like all the other electrician knives, right? Or most of the other ones. And nice snap closed. You also have a different take on the flathead. This flathead looks a little bit different than the one on most other electrician's knives. Now here you have a little wire stripper, and that is pretty sharp. You also have a cap lifter that's embedded in there as part of this, which is pretty cool if you're working outside and you're going to open a bottle of root beer or something. You can use the cap lifter right there. And this looks like it would get the job done just fine. But it doesn't stop there. They went ahead and they also put in a Phillips screwdriver. Now, I don't think this Phillips screwdriver can handle a lot of heavy-duty screws because these little nodules there are a little bit, how can I put this? They're a little rounded and it's kind of small. But for small jobs and smaller screws, I think it'll just be fine. And it's pretty cool that that's on there. I've seen this done before where they add the Phillips. But on this knife, it's just a bonus because you got the Phillips, you got the flathead, you got the cap lifter, you got the little ruler there if you need it. And then to top it all off, you got an attractive package right here because you got the gold and the black G10. And that looks really nice, let me tell you. It feels good in the hand to where you can grip it really well. I'm really impressed with this one. I liked it so much that actually, Stuart, if you're watching, this is one of those knives I had sent you that I hope the Canadian Post lets you have one day. This is one of the ones. I bought 2 of these, and I sent you one, you in the box. I hope they release it to you one day. You know, I see this more as a tool. This doesn't look like a deadly device to me, but gosh, I really hope they release it to you one day because I know you'll use it, and I know you'd like it. All right, guys, this is a knife detector. Wanted to show you this little beauty. Thank you for coming on along this ride with me. It's just 3 little electrician knives. This is the third installment of 3 videos, because I wanted to bring light to these beautiful knives. You know, Tobias Gibson did an awesome video on these types of knives. Williams Knife Life did an awesome video on this knife. I wanted to show you these because honestly, these are great knives, and I think a lot of these knives are they're forgotten about, and they're taken for granted how utilitarian these things are. All right, guys, this is a knife detector signing off, saying keep your knives sharp, keep your wits even sharper. Aside from that, God bless you. Have a wonderful day.